Oh, man. Today is my show. I mean, I got permission from the biggest, the biggest influence, you feel me, that really is being positive out here, that's really showing us, all things is possible. On my man E, you feel me? E Money, man. That's all I can say, man. My bro, he knew where he was going. And I appreciate him having me on this platform. And we're gonna run this movie today. Like that's what we into. Like we gotta carry it and we're gonna do it correctly. I mean, appreciate you having me here, bro.
Appreciate you sliding through for me, bro. I appreciate it. You already know how we're carrying it.
Yeah, we really gonna carry it this time, bro. Like, it's been a long time coming.
Long time. This was been supposed to happen.
It's supposed to have been happening.
Before the cameras.
Way before the cameras. Actually, we ain't need the cameras. Let me tell y'all, we ain't need the cameras to carry our relationship either. I know bro for over a decade, and we probably didn't see each other for about that long.
Yeah.
And we had time with each other before that, and it's all good. That's how you know, like, you got genuine people around you. You feel me? Because it don't matter how long the time y'all separated. I mean, it's still the same love. It's the same conquest that y'all gonna step together. You feel me? It's positive. That's just come with evolution. And I appreciate, bro, for really showing us we could do all things. You feel me? We put our minds to it. Don't be scared. None of that. Just pop your shit. You feel me? Put your feet, one in front of the other. But like I said, bro said it's my show today.
It's your show today, bro. So how we carrying it?
That's how we gonna carry it, bro. I'm just happy to be here. What's up, world? You here with Ahzul. We're here with my man E Money. He giving me the platform, the biggest. I appreciate my brother. The shining star out the clan.
Oh, man.
The shining clan. Feel me?
Oh, man.
I appreciate it, bro, man. He's a living star, man. He really carried it, and appreciate you, brother, for having me. Man. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time, but bro has always been genuine, so it don't matter about the time, you feel me? As long as we could physically trade off energy, it's always going to be that. And I can't, you can't pay for that. You feel me?
You can't pay for those type of relationships.
Nah, you really can't, bro.
At all.
You really can't.
How much money?
Yeah, money don't matter, you feel me?
That don't mean nothing. These type of relationships is authentic. Real. Genuine.
Just because you got money don't make you feel me? That don't unlame you. You feel me? you really got to have character. You got to have depth. You know what I'm saying? That come with you. You feel me? And bro definitely is demonstrating depth. You feel me? So he really giving a platform to, people who might not have, an outlet or that voice that could be heard and used, you feel me, to better the next person. You feel me? It do take a village, you feel me, for everybody to grow to their full potential. You feel me? People be thinking they can cut corners and things of that nature and they gonna ski by. Like, that's not gonna get you there. You feel me? You gotta actually put that hard work and dedication in. And you can see, you feel me, bro is the testament to that. Like, we up here on his joint, but today is my joint, you feel me? So
absolutely.
That's only, you feel me, through the grace of my brother, you feel me? Like, he really carried it for us. So I'm gonna carry it back for him, you feel me? He know. I mean, it's all touchdown shit, because, every day we be living in fourth inches, you feel me? You gotta grind every inch. Fourth inches on this joint.
Yeah.
But we cool now. Like, we cool. We just gotta keep carrying the torch, and that's what we gonna do. You know what I mean? So today, what we gonna get off our chest today, bro? Like, how we gonna pop it, bro? Like, I think they really need to understand, and when I mean they, I'm talking about the people that's maybe around our age, maybe that's younger, maybe that's people that's a little bit older who not too sure. You feel me? We ain't gonna leave them out just because. The younger generation got all these type of avenues, and the old people still thinking on their Fred Flintstone. It don't, you feel me, hurt us to reach back, you feel me, give them a hand. We just gonna put this out there, like, you ain't gotta run the rat race. You ain't gotta be nobody's slave. You can make your own decisions. You can pave your own path. You just gotta do your research. You gotta focus. If I'm talking to the men right now, because it seems like the title man is, or men is a little off in today's society. We can't afford to sit back as men. You got to take charge. I mean, you got to be a decent person. And that's what we're going to focus on. When they say about that, it's okay to go to work. You ain't got to hustle like everybody else.
Yeah.
You ain't got to jug. You ain't got to pimp, rob. You know what I mean? That's somebody else's lane. You ain't invent that. Why don't you figure out a way like you can pave your own situation with a lane that you might have created. You ain't got to ride the next man's coattail. Put in that work. And when you do got them opportunities, seize the moment. And man, don't pussyfoot around the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, really get on that. Like, be electric. Be you. If you a man, you know you mostly made up of electricity. You ain't no socket. They can't plug up to you. You got to plug up the shit. You got to give out your energy. You got to give direction. And if you don't know your purpose, you ain't going to be able to, you know what I mean, complete the task. Because you don't even know what you're doing in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So I just want us to be focused on, as black men, let me speak it right there. I'm going to stick it right there. None against the women. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. But for the men, we got to take charge. Like, seriously. It ain't no time for chill. Other cultures, they not chilling. They run it down on everything that's for the taking.
Yeah, they buying everything.
They have to. They doing the right thing. We need to start doing the right thing and stop going at each other.
Yeah.
That's the wrong thing. People think, oh, if I shine on the next 10 brother, I'm winning. It's not winning. You're actually dividing, conquering. So
what we talking about?
Bro, we just talking about
this is
evolution,
this is episode 5.
Episode 5.
Special episode. Special episode.
All right, man.
Look, man, the tycoon himself.
Man, the
big tycoon.
Big tycoon, man.
He here.
I'm here.
And we talking about things that people don't want to talk about.
I guess not. I guess they don't, because if they did, bro, a lot of things would be ironed out.
Yeah.
A lot of things would be running parallel. It makes sense. Less fatalities out there. It's not organized. That's the key thing to a lot of our problem. You know, the antidote to chaos is organization. It's really that simple. If you really focus on it.
So you think if we had law and order and men, we'd be straight?
Pop it again for me, bro. Say it again for me.
You think if we had law and order, and I ain't talking about the sitcom. I ain't talking about,
not at all.
The joint that come on USA.
Yeah.
You know,
all
law and order.
Right.
If we had law and order in our communities, we'd be straight.
We would be straight. Bro, we would be thriving. We would be thriving if we all had that same understanding of unity, organization, and a plan. We'd be all right. But before you get to that, y'all gotta have a good preparation game. And we big on that too.
Yeah.
Because we didn't just get up here and just start popping it. We had to prepare for this.
Yeah.
What the world don't know is I just watched my brother evolve. Like, it really make my spirit light and humble. Because he didn't make no excuses. So I don't want y'all really to make excuses at all. I mean, even if he was like, I'm tired, I don't want the smallest excuse to come across your mind, because it's just working backwards. Nobody want to go back and do some work that they already did. You would have did it right the first time, we'd be cool. You see what I'm saying? So don't even shortchange yourself by cutting that corner. That's going to cost you feel me, an extra $1.
Yeah.
An extra length in your journey. Don't do that. Make sure you cool. By cool is just being organized, being collected, understanding what you got to get done and taking care of your priorities. And they like, oh, those words is pretty vague, this and the third. That's cool. Write down what specifically pertaining to yourself. Understand your purpose. You got everything lined up. You feel me? Write that down. Knock one task off your list, one by one. Don't be scared. Be a man. Stop making excuses. I really don't want to hear it no more. You feel me? Even if y'all had like they could be like, oh, I got an alcohol problem, or I got a drug problem. That's cool. Go seek help. It's your pride in a way. While you get up and you make an excuse on why you don't want to stop your shot. You gotta actually want to change. And I'm saying this from a person who had a difficult time changing, or it was so hard to stop bouncing around and not being organized. So I'm not just popping it from somebody who always was cool, because that's not the case. I was hot headed and all. So the worst thing about a hothead is they chaotic. They not organized. So I'm gonna need y'all to put the tobacco and firearms down. I'm saying this to the youngins. Put them switches down.
What's the message we giving to the young boys, man? What we telling them?
Yo, you can't trade money for your youth. So use your youth so you can be comfortable in your later years. Enjoy life. I'm not saying that don't enjoy your youth. I'm just saying there's gonna be later times in this life that you can enjoy as well if you do things right, opposed to suffering more. Like maybe you might see your friends, you might see their daddies or their uncles suffering down the way, or this, that, and the third. You know, if you was somebody's child, how'd you feel about that? You might have a seed out there, Joan. Don't reciprocate that to them. Make the change, you feel me? It's important to change, you feel me, to better your future, to better your legacy. It's all right. It's cool. It's really cool to get money legally.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely
cool. And I'm going to tell you something. Go ahead, bro. You can pop that.
We doing it.
We doing
it. And we doing it multiple streams of income. And look, we ain't on here to really talk about money.
No.
And really talk about what we doing to get money. But it ain't nothing illegal. We entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs that pretty much paved the way for ourselves.
Right.
Working 9 to 5, man. Working 9 to 5. It's cool to work a job, man. It's cool to work for somebody.
That's a stepping stone.
It's cool to work for somebody. It's cool to have a job. Don't let nobody ever tell you different. It's cool to work a 9 to 5. It's cool to work 9 to 5. Like, get your money legally.
9 to 5 is just a tool.
Yeah. And ain't nobody saying you got to work for somebody forever. If you want to work that 9 to 5 and collect a couple hundred to start a business, to become an entrepreneur, you do that.
You should do that.
Yeah, you know, nobody's saying you got to work for somebody forever. But it's cool to work at 9 to 5.
It's cool to work at 9 to 5. But you going to give out your blood, sweat, and tears? Maybe explore other options as well. Even if you like, oh no, I'm secure like that, at least have a side, John. 2, 3, 4 side little situations that you might work with on the side. Thursday through Sunday type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to keep you all the way afloat, because you just don't want to be complacent with just anything in life. You feel me? Putting all your bread in this investment. You really want to see a bigger picture. You feel me? You want to have more emotion in that, more maneuvers. You don't want to just be stuck right here stagnant. You want to be able to really enjoy yourself, really rock your place how you rock it. You don't want to be nutty and just be stuck if something go left. You know what I'm saying? You want to have that other option you can bounce on, you feel me? In life, you want to have some type of flamboyancy to you, you feel me? Because you can sink real fast. All of us one step from being homeless, believe it or not. So when you have extra things, you know, give it out. That's good marriage that come back to you. That's also what you call maintenance. You know, you're taking care of the village, the universe. So you want to be big on that. You want to be big on your self maintenance, spiritually, mentally, you know, physically.
So when we talk about self-maintenance, and we speaking on self-maintenance for our culture, you know, nothing against all the other cultures out there, but this is a platform for, you know, young, middle-aged, older Black men. Specifically, you know, self-awareness, self-care, self-healing, therapy. You know what I'm saying? That's what we really trying to get into.
That's what we big on.
Yeah.
That's what's important. Being self-sufficient. Which I think about like vertical gardens, you know, just being a self-sufficient gardener, farmer, horticultural. It's all right to learn how to plant food Ain't nothing corny. You know, people might say, "Oh, you're a little soft." Ain't nothing soft about that. That's hard work.
Look,
that's hard work.
This again, episode 5, man.
Episode 5.
It's special. It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
We really spending it like that on them. Like, y'all gotta understand something. I'm gonna get this right to y'all, right? Like live and direct. We not about to play with it. Y'all gotta understand a certain way y'all should be carrying yourselves. Y'all can't be out here just fucking up, just fucking switching down shit that because it made you mad. You have a short temper. That's weird. Stop being like that. Be decent. Be a man. Even if you're a boy, try to be a man, and not with the guy on the corner showing you, or the rap videos and all that turkey shit.
We ain't got no respect for the old heads.
I'm not respecting that.
We ain't respecting that. If your old head doing anything like that, he ain't your old head. You need to find another one. Come holler at us.
Come holler at us. We'll show you something.
Yeah. And we can put y'all on some real money.
Real money.
Paper.
Safely.
Some real paper. Some real legal paper.
Legal paper safely.
Safely. You can go to bed and sleep like a baby. You ain't got to worry about nobody looking over your shoulder or none of that.
Right.
If your old head is doing any of that nut shit,
trapping, pumping,
telling you that any of that is cool, he ain't your old head, man. He ain't your old head.
He need a different outlook on life.
Yeah. And maybe he need to come to Bupodcast and sit down with me and let me humble him real quick.
Right.
That's how we talking.
Oh, that's how we carrying. Yeah, bro. You know, we write at people that's just arrogant and their stupidity. Like we big on, yo, just chill. Let me show you this other way. We big on that because you look nutty.
Yeah.
You look nutty crashing out like that. You ain't gotta crash out like that. You actually need it. They want to see us, you feel me, dwindle by the numbers. They love seeing that. Another black potential soldier. He put down. We just gonna run our movie on this race. No disrespect to nobody else, but this will be going on, and we gonna populate that. You know, the more that we wipe each other out, the more that they gonna run they plays, and they gonna do what they want because it's strength in numbers, and we ain't got the numbers when we talk about men. Only thing gonna be left is our beautiful women, and we cool with other people running their movie on us and on our women. We not. Don't let them click that remote on you. That's like a form of hypnosis. You gotta chill, and you gotta be aware of what's going on. You can't just be too loose talking to the black woman. You're not a woman. You gotta be for sure, and that's what we doing.
Yeah,
we being sure. We working on these 7 different ways to figure it out, because that's what we gotta be really mindful about, figuring out for ourselves. Self-sufficiency. You got a woman, you got a mom, you got kids. You gotta figure it out and keep them safe while doing it. All that nut shit, that's just gonna keep you stagnant. That ain't where it's at. I'm saying this to the world. Like, we not on no nutty shit no more. That shit is dead. All that shit dead. I want y'all to really sit down and figure out what's gonna get y'all out y'all current situation, or at least better your situation, because you can always make a situation better. Any situation. Even if you feel like you had everything figured out, it could be the slightest thing. So try to figure out what that slightest thing is, because even if it's just 1%, it's still an increase.
Yeah, but you know, one of the biggest things for me that I feel, the young boys don't really know how to process their emotion.
Okay.
And I think that's the root. You know, it's always a root to evil. And I think if you don't really know how to process your emotions, if somebody say something to you, somebody do something to you in a way that you may not like, you don't know how to react. You're emotional, you don't know how to react, so you react with emotion, and we can't do that. As men, we can't do that.
Right.
We got to respond different.
Right. Especially like you just said, keyword, as men, we can't be following after the trends of women. Let women be women. They say these cute phrases. Let them have that. They real arrogant, loud. Let them have that. A true king knows there's power in silence and understanding. You don't have to say too much. Your silence will speak for you. So as a man, it's not about what you can say to prove it. It's about what you physically did to prove it. That's it. So what do you need the back and forth for? You don't need it as a man. And that's with the emotions as well. Think about the longevity. You feel like, oh, main man just said all these things to me. I'm about to go, you know what I'm saying, go situating. Okay. You go situating. You didn't back your honor. Now you doing the 20 to 40 of Dallas somewhere. You gotta go check in Graterford somewhere. And there, you ain't the toughest dude.
By far.
By far. As soon as you hit State Road, you ain't the toughest dude. By far. So you might have I got balls. We strong in this gym. That's cool. If you get put on the deck by yourself, that's a different type of stress, different type of levels you got to prove. For what? When you could have been using that same energy to go figure out a pattern. You rather bang it out with a rusty jaw, make your mom upset if you lose. Now she got to figure it out for you. When you were supposed to be the man figuring out for her. But, that's what we here to let y'all know that reality is fraud. Following after the next man and going down the rabbit hole. There ain't nothing down there but a lot of ecstasy, a lot of murder, a lot of gore, a lot of shit y'all really don't want to step into.
A lot of jail time.
That's
and ain't nothing thorough about that.
That's the modern day plantation. Ain't nothing thorough about that. Like bro definitely spoke on. Y'all gotta know by now on some real 2024. You gotta know by now. That's turkey shit. Whipping up with the next man. Eating fucking processed food that don't even break down correctly in your belly, but you so Joe in the cell when it's time to cut up them hot dogs and put them in with the tuna and the mackerel. You act like that's an accomplishment. Y'all gotta stop that. What's the accomplishment is your family was able to eat off you and they ain't have to go to the outside man, whatever man, the red man, the purple man, blue man. Why they can't look at you for the answer? I'm gonna stop holding that shit back too, man. I'm about to just toss this shit, man. I'm not about to keep holding it back because y'all cool with just the little chastisement. Y'all don't be learning. Y'all really need real beatings. I ain't say everything gotta be violent, but y'all need
y'all need belt the ass.
Y'all need really a good switch to that ass. You feel me? And y'all gotta get that every time a lesson need to be taught. Without y'all losing your life though. Jail really don't rehabilitate you. It just make you a little bit more desensitized.
For some people.
For people, yeah.
For some people,
People is what they are, bro.
Yeah, people what they are, and jail definitely don't make you smarter.
That's if you want to.
It's meant. It's meant in a way, at least for me.
Yeah,
in a way.
Yeah.
To teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
And if you got any sense and you come from a good home.
Yeah.
And you do get into something and you wind up in there, if you come from a good home and you wind up in there, that first time is more than enough lesson for you to say, man, damn, like, all right, I sat down for a little bit, like this joint taught me this, like, yeah, I ain't going back.
I agree with you.
Cause that's what it taught me. See, but I come from a different cloth. When we speaking on young boys, like a lot of these young boys, Reg, they really ain't got the type of guidance. A mom, a dad, an uncle, a cousin, somebody that can really say, yo, like, all right, you did this. Like, this how we gonna do to fix it and prevent it from happening again. Like, they don't have that. So, a lot of these young boys, like jails, they safe haven. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. When they
go there for 3 hots and a cot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think that's their shelter because they not really getting nothing on the outside.
Yeah, that's they reset. Like you said, safe haven, reset. It's really like it's their crutch.
Yeah.
Because that's a form of crashing out too. Let me put that out there. When you don't man up and you don't pay your debt and you don't go get your license and you let them fines rack up and you just let life run its course and then you like, all right, I'm about to go sit down in jail and you expect everybody to have it for you, help rebuild your life and just take that type of way, that's crashing out, bro. Because you didn't even take the time to go get a little grocery bagging job or go run in the DoorDash shop, putting that bread aside. Start, paying your fines, man. That shit's important. Having a license is important. Because now what you could do from there, you could be an owner and operator. You could have your own form of business routes. You can have contracts for other businesses, but you on your time. You see what I'm saying? You on your time. You're not on other people's coattail. You're not on other people's dollar, other people's food. You're not a burden. Now they trying to press play on you. They want to see your motion. They want to get in your car, come to your crib. You know what I'm saying? You see? Now you the director of the movie. Now you clicking the remote. Now you running, you know what I'm saying, the full course. And you rather be that than the person that's just getting their life sucked away. You feel me? You want to be the responsible person with the power. You don't want to be irresponsible with the power. And you definitely don't want to be on the other side when somebody's irresponsible with the power over you. So don't even give them that door, man. Don't even give them that. They be begging for that. You feel me? They want souls. It seems like people be soul hungry. Money and soul hungry. You feel me? And these social medias definitely be boosting people's egos. You need a detox from that junk too. Yeah. Every day. Certain time you should be getting off that junk and mess with your brain patterns.
And the algorithm, like it's a lot of that's what
thinking.
That's what the youth is following.
Right.
They following the social media. And look, I ain't got nothing against social media and people on their platforms and things like that, but it's a lot of kids that's following behind what they see on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. It's really not even Facebook, cause
just really TikTok the whole thing
and Instagram.
Yeah, they overly consume it, bro.
Yeah,
overly consume it, bro. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Yeah, that's what grandma always told me. So you gotta do everything in moderation. You feel me? Just be disciplined, be aware. But that comes with maturity and adulthood, because a lot of kids are big on gluttony, big and overindulgent in things. That's why it's good to have those parents. That's why they set the rules for us. They got that regulation for us. Mm-hmm. It works. Why do we like to, even myself when I was younger, I used to like to go against the grain. Even though it's working, I could physically see the doors of my house, turn the knob, turn the water on, refrigerator there, it's cold, got the freezer. But somehow we're not contempt enough to be like, oh, I'm broke, I don't have it. I need to go do wild things to match the energy. Yeah. When you already good, you got a refrigerator. There's third world countries that don't even know what the fuck that is. They looking at you like you a turkey and you spoiled. And that's what I'm saying. So you gotta start from the root essence, and you gotta build it from there. It's okay. You might have finally teleported into your mental conscience at 18. Like, damn, I'm at mommy crib. But you strong at mommy crib. You can talk at mommy crib. You can think at mommy crib. So you gotta get it busting from mommy crib. Maybe one day you could return the favor and offer mommy a crib. Yeah. But you gotta work hard. You gotta work hard.
Yeah, you gotta definitely put that work in.
Because nobody gonna put it in it for you. They ain't gonna put it in for you. Why would they put it in for you? They gotta worry about their plate being husky. Yeah. Fuck they care about your platter for. They looking at that joint like, yeah, I'm trying to eat something out that. Yeah. And I'm trying to add it to my mashed potatoes. You got a little gravy over there that I ain't see. I'm trying to grab some of that. And you're like, oh damn, your plate looking crazy. That joint look good, but your whole plate gone. And it's in your plate cool. There's nothing there in the plate cool. How you gonna bulk up like that? You gonna let them, leave you withered away. Don't do that. We got things to accomplish. Not yesterday. Right now.
Right now. Let's talk about some of the things that you accomplished. What you got going on, some of the things that you accomplished coming from where you come from.
Absolutely, man. I come from a 14 brothers and sister background. I had both my parents. Nah, they wasn't together forever. A lot of my life, they wasn't together. So I had to actually grow up in that type of environment. Being the oldest, 14, like I just said, that's a lot of souls I always had to worry about. Even when the world wasn't real kind to me, I still had to give it back out. You know, I had to make sure everybody was cool, make sure ain't nothing get done to nobody. I ain't care about the sacrifice, even if that meant my own soul at times. A lot of my youngins that was born in the 90s, they all flourishing, all striving, they all doing well. They didn't know though, they had the wolf protecting the front door, so y'all can grow up peaceful. And I'd rather have it like that because I was responsible enough to do it. So I was cool with that. I was cool with that position. I had a lot of little cousins, a lot of family members. Just had a lot of responsibility at a young age. Things I accomplished, even with all those things stacked up against me, was just building my own brand, my own name, my own identity. You know, basically, I wanted my work, my creative side, to pay for my lifestyle. I didn't want to be stagnant. I already did a lot of work since the day I was born. I knew I wanted to retire pretty young. I wanted to retire comfortably. And what I mean by retiring is not just sitting on the couch. That's not what I said. Retiring is living life, enjoying it, doing what I want to do, not working so I can do what I want to do, actually doing what I want to do, and not just getting stiff somewhere. So if that means traveling, biking, hiking, fishing, hunting, I'm able to do these things because I put in this work since I was young. And I'm saying y'all could take the same path because it's going to be worth it instead of, you know, making crazy choices and they might go sit you down for a long time. You feel me? Just to keep up with people who not even going to remember you once you touch up there. See, the thing about when you have nothing, you see real characters revealed.
Yeah.
Or sure. Fake ones, or fake characteristics revealed. So, me, I had to basically bloom from like a crazy situation as far as that's how I felt. My window. People might say, oh, you had your grandma, you might have had relatives. Yeah, but who's to say that was enough love from me? Not saying grandma love not enough, but grandma not there every day. Grandma got her own life. Mm-hmm. She got to take care of grandpa. She got to make sure his life together. So I had to figure it out. See what I'm saying? So I had to bloom. So that's where like I started creating fashion because I just felt like I can bloom from that situation. I could express myself through apparel. Like as far as the grunginess, the distress, the tatteredness, I wanted to show the beauty from that. So I incorporated with that in my brand. And you know, my brand is Ahzul Rose. You feel me? It means blue rose, like the rarest rose from the concrete. So I expect what I bloom, what I seed, I bloom. That's what I expect. What I seed, I bloom. And I just been running with that, bro. Cause I just been watching life bloom for me. And I'm happy with that, bro. I'm really happy with that. I'm happy that I'm riding my own coattail. Just self-preservation, self-sufficiency. That's just big, bro. When you want true happiness with yourself, it's nothing like having happiness with yourself. You gotta make sure your heart posture is correct.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't be having it, bro. So I got into fashion because I felt like I could represent a lot of phases in life that I had to overcome. I'm a third party, you know, Apple engineer. Like what I do is repair like electronics, you know, from Apple, Android as well. And basically, you need that type of gift because you're going to be a part of a consumer market if you don't figure it out. A lot of people break their items. So in this world, you don't want to be a breaker. You want to be a fixer. We need more fixers in this life, more builders, more innovators. You know, people that just make better choices. So you can't expect the world to change if you don't even try to make that change. So I'm gonna keep saying this, bro. I'm striving, bro. I'm just striving to do better, bro. Even if I'm not where I want to be, I know if I wake up, I have another opportunity to make it right.
Yeah. Every day we wake up is another day to get it right.
Right.
Every day God wakes us up is another day for us to get it right. Every day. 24 hours.
And that's why we're going to stand on it every time it's brought to us, bro.
Yeah.
Every time. We're going to go full throttle every time, bro. Because it's the right thing to do, bro. We fighting for something right. I can see if we was fighting for something wrong, then we going backwards. This is right. So we got to pave the way. We got to blaze it. Sometimes we got to tear down that forest to build up a new city. You know what I mean? That don't mean you can't replant. You feel me? The forest you can take that.
Always replant.
You can always replant. I think me and bro was just talking about a story earlier when we was young boys. We might have traded Dickie tops. You know what I'm saying? Like we go back to that. You feel me? So we no strangers to it. That's really my kin next to me. Like he really thorough. Everything he's accomplished, you feel me? With everything he represents, what he stand on, like he a good dude, man. He global. You feel me? He one of the biggest. Like if you feel me, if not him, he is him. Like we stamping at that, bro. So. We just here to represent for our side. You feel me? Like we just us. This our side.
Yeah.
Bro, so thorough. Bro's like, yeah. Let me toss you the oop real quick. This your joint today. That's you know what I'm saying?
Something different.
Something different.
Because bro's like 5, man. You know, a lot of creativity. I got a real creative brother next to me. Yeah. Creative from the heart with it. So I said, you know, let's try something a little different. Usually, like, I start with the introduction. You know, I'm the host. I'm the creator. I'm the biggest. But I said, I got my brother here today. He's a creator. Yeah. I'm gonna take the torch. I'm gonna shine the light. Let me go ahead and pass the torch to him and let him run the show today. Yeah, bro, definitely did that too. Bro, definitely passed the torch, man. You know. All I want to do is show y'all it's all right to be you. It's all right to be strong. It's all right to create. You ain't gotta always destroy. Yeah. Your words can destroy. You feel me? And I seen the struggle. Yeah. And bro, watch me evolve. Yeah. I seen it. Bro, watch. Like I said, this was a long time. This was a long time coming. You know, I seen the struggle. I'm proud to see. Yeah. I was homeless, y'all. If y'all don't know that, I was homeless. I'm proud to see all that. Proud to see the growth. Yeah, I just never gave up, yo. I just understood the assignment. Yeah. Don't stop. Just show and prove. Like, even with my kids' situation, because that's what they really like, my biggest drive. You feel me? I'll be down. 1501 Arch, rumbling hard as shit for them girls. You feel me? Because it's the right thing to do. I want to do it. You feel me? And that's my priority. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm walking in my path. Even if it's not the fairy tale ending, I'm still walking in my path. Yeah. I'm not running from it. Yeah, hold on to that. Never let that go. Never let that go. Hold on to that. You got something to look forward to. Every day. Yeah. Every day. We had a cool spring break. It was good. You got hold on to that. Keep fighting. That's all I do. Keep swinging. Keep rumbling. That's it. That's all. That's it. And if y'all do it with grace, you won't get that many gray hairs. Yeah. Do it with grace and do it with honor. Do it with honor. Do it with grace and do it with honor. That's the truth. And just be proud that you even here, even making this stand. Because there's a lot of dudes who don't even stand up. They rather sit down when they pay. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's cool to stand up for yours. You feel me? If you don't protect them, who gonna protect them? You gonna let the world bully your folks? That's nutty. Us as men, black leaders in our culture and in society, we gotta stand up more. We gotta stand up more. And we gotta respond different, man. Everything don't deserve a reaction, man. No. That's the problem. That's what I feel like most of the problem is a lot of men gotta have some type of response and reaction to everything. Like, be humble, man. Be humble. If you got something to live for, you got something to look forward to when you wake up, man. Be humble. Everything don't deserve a response. Everything don't deserve a response. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't respond to certain things when people say certain things to me, because I do. We do. But I'm learning to let that side go, man, because you'll let somebody take you out your element and your character real quick. And when you really sit back and think about it, like, it ain't really worth it, man. These dudes ain't worth it.
No.
If you got something to live for, you got something going for yourself, like, these dudes is going to try to trick you out your spot every time.
Every time.
Every time. And I got to keep reminding myself that I ain't got nothing to prove no more, bro. I don't got nothing to prove no more. I'm the biggest.
People will go to great lengths for your demise. I'm not,
like, I done already proved myself, bro.
You did.
I done been through what I've been through, and I made it to where I'm at. I ain't got nothing to prove to none of these dudes.
Nothing.
I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Nobody but your family. That you a good dude. You a decent dude, and even when it was hard. You a decent
I carry this shit when I say I'm the biggest. Like, I'm the biggest because coming from where I come from and what I've been through, I ain't never make no excuses.
No, you didn't. You didn't. And I seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I did what I did, and I got to where I got from the love, loyalty, respect, honor, my family helping me and being supportive.
Teach them the sauce, bro. Teach them how you make it fun, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, never giving up. Times was hard, times was rough. Yeah, I cried. You know, yeah, I balled up in the corner and cried like a little girl. I did all that. But at the end of the day, man, like, I never gave up. I never gave up.
Never.
Everybody got a story to tell, man. Everybody's story is different. But at the end of the day, like, what it all boils down to is never give up.
Right.
Because there's always somebody else that's worse off than you.
Giving up's not an option too, black men. No excuses. You're not weak. Use your mind. Listen to what I say.
Like, anything is possible, man. Anything is possible.
Legitly. And
legally, yeah.
We not saying that Army commercial, you could be anything you want to be. We mean you put in the work, you gonna see results.
Yeah.
And
put that work in, man. Put that work in.
Absolutely.
So open up, man, and start talking to people.
Yeah. It's time to be a decent person. If they telling you to stop your ascension, then you already know that's the trick of the slave master. It's to keep you at your lowest. That's the same mentality of the slave master. They don't want to see you grow. They'll trick you out your spot. They'll tell you this, but it's really that. And you cool with this because you don't know nothing about that. That's why you got to do your own research so you can speak up for yourself. Certain things be a democracy, man. Never change your moral compass for instant gratification. Stick to the path. Stick to the script. You ain't got to be all over the place. You stick to you. Be you. Like, just like this platform represents. Be you authentically. This is Bupodcast. Y'all better really tap in because we dropping real jewels on y'all. And it's not from people that don't understand what's going on, because I understand what's going on. Trust me. I've been there. As a man, you don't want to always show your emotions, especially towards your woman. We got to take care of the black women. We got to educate them. Because, this is my show. Bro got me popping it right now. I'm talking to the ladies right now. We going to take care of y'all. Just tone down the attitude. Be sure when you talking. Men don't see you as being sure when you kicking, screaming. Clean your act up. Clean your life up. That same theory applies to your mind. Clean up your mind. Clean up your lifestyle. And you'll feel better. When you feel better, you could do things. You have more opportunity with yourself. And then the universe will, in return, will give you more opportunity. You just got to have a mutual respect for the air you breathe. It seems like y'all don't have a mutual respect for the air y'all breathe. Y'all just think that's a given when it can be taken so easily. And your life is really frivolous on the grand scale of the universe. So appreciate your balance. Appreciate your weight on the scale that keeps it balanced. We all have a part to do. Let's do it. It's really not that hard. We got to take care of our women as well. Got to. Not so much with the arguing and screaming. Just give them direction. You said what you said. Move on. Don't go back and forth like you're a woman, because you're not one. as a man. Be sure of what you said. Listen to what she said. Analyze, calculate, give results. That's all they need you to do. When you stoop down to their level, that's when it's too negative. And you're just going to keep getting negative situations out of it. When you can be the positive, anybody can run their movie and be negative. Mm-hmm. But you know that you're setting a path for positivity. So they don't have an excuse. All you do is say, look at my work. Do what I do. It's positive. And you can really stand on that because it's really good. If it's destructive, then you'll feel it and they'll feel it. And then you got to keep up with your lies some more. So just do it right the first time and they cool. But I got to wake y'all up because if I don't wake y'all the fuck up, then who is? You going to let them capture your mind? Y'all cool with being slaves? Wake up. That's why bro worked hard. So we can break them chains. I can really be on this joint popping it to y'all to make sure y'all wake the fuck up. Sorry to be so frank, but y'all don't listen. Y'all hard-headed. Soft behind. Soft as cotton. Y'all be hiding behind them cars, them jackets, and them big clothes. Y'all, you got to protect your body. And it's not always about brute force. You got to have your mind together, too. Get your mind together. Firearms down. Tobacco down. It's killing us. It's bending us. Crippling us. While everybody else run their good movie. They clicking their remote on you. Having what they want. They having their way with you. Pausing you. Press playing on you. Mm-hmm. You not even knowing. You not even noticing they didn't edit you out of the real movie. Of the real whole thing. You done got tricked out your whole situation. You gotta do a lot of research for yourself. When I'm serious on that, y'all. Really educate yourself. Educate your woman. Educate the kid. The kids is the future. So, all your creative ideas, I didn't say live through your kids, but definitely introduce them to some things as far as innovation, building your household per se. Because a lot of people are selfish, so they don't want to hear me speak for everybody. But I'm going to still get to you by if you do your job, if I make you feel good at doing your part, and the next person doing their part, then in reality, we all doing our part and we cool. So it don't matter to me how it get done. As long as you respect it got done, and then eventually you grew up enough to see why it had to get done like that. So I just appreciate that. You feel me? Even just for the spark. I ain't the guy be the one lit. Just let me spark it. You feel me? It's a story in the Bible about Moses. He didn't even get to see the promised land. He was the one who led the people there. They enjoyed themselves. But God told him he wasn't going to be able to enjoy the promised land. And he was okay with that because he had a special task. Not everybody was even up to even handle this task, to even hear the results on, oh, you're not good. You make sure that everybody else good, the word going to be passed on, but you're not about that. That blessing's not for you. And sometimes it be like that. And you got to be okay with that story. You got to be okay with you. Not everybody going to go to the promised land. That don't mean that your story wasn't significant. Because it definitely was. Your footprint was definitely appreciated. So you just got to make the best with your situation. These podcasts, these is life-lasting monologues. That's important to us up-and-coming young black entrepreneurs. That's important. Always having a tick in time that they can go back and look at and understand your story for the chapter they walked into. And then later, they can compare it to the greatness that came out of it. For real. Greatness. And I came from dark places. I seen some things, done some things. It still never stopped me from wanting to be better or stopping my opportunity. It could have. Many nights, I could have crashed out. But I knew that it definitely was going to get better. Stop making excuses. Put that work in. Help it get better. Yeah. Everybody want shit to just float down on the cloud and just scoop them up, and they can just bask in all the greatness. It don't work like that. It never did. A lot of stories, people was taking shit. They didn't even have integrity. They were just invading countries. dividing families. But we doing it with grace. We working on our own motion. We worried about what we are capable of doing. And we doing it humbly. We good. We gonna keep running up our movie. And y'all gonna keep tuning in. Because we're gonna keep getting better.
Better and better.
Better and better.
The show gonna keep getting bigger.
It's gonna get bigger.
Gonna keep getting better. Now, I got a crazy support system behind me.
You do. And y'all know, all eyes on me like Tupac. So we put that together. It's a movie.
Yeah.
We the stars. So
for sure,
we gonna carry it correctly. We not about to drop the torch. We ain't burning nothing. Y'all about to see this light that we paid for y'all. We gonna illuminate everything from corner to corner. Ain't no dark corners around this gym. We ain't hiding. We ain't throwing rocks and hiding our hand. We ain't doing none of that. Chest out, lick yak up. Can't be scared, man. As a man, everybody running around scared. How you a man scared? Ain't nothing gonna get done. You gotta execute it.
Execute, grind, hustle. That's right behind us. The sign is right behind us. Grind, execute, hustle. It's right there, man.
That's a
whichever order you do it in is the order you do it in. Execute, grind, hustle. Hustle, grind, execute. Whichever order you're gonna do it in, man. But and do it humble.
Don't forget your sisters either, man. Make sure y'all take care of your sisters, man. The sisters is important, man. Moms, grandmoms, your village, your woman village, man. They're important, man.
Yeah.
Daughters, however you see it, man. If we all focused on showing them respect, then this world will be a lot more beautiful. I can guarantee that. I guarantee that. If the women that was around you, or the village that was around you, shown that you was a man of business, a mighty man of valor, you stood on business, you had structure, you was organized, they have no problem. When I mean they have no problem following you, they have no problem. It just has to be right.
And we gotta give them something to follow.
It has to be some substance. It gotta be.
Yeah, we gotta give them something to follow.
Gotta be there. It can't just be anything. And that's the thing. No matter what you do, good, bad, or ugly, they're gonna follow. So you might as well do good. It's better to do good because you're gonna get more out of it. And then you'll be able to share it to your descendants. Why do you want to disregard your descendants? All this is not about you. It stopped being about you after 15 years old. You had to worry about preserving your family's legacy. Other countries is big on it at 12. They consider them adults. Do I consider anyone under 25 an actual adult? Honestly, me speaking mentally wise. Not saying that there aren't no young adults that don't do good for themselves. I'm just saying mentally wise. If you was brought up in America, it's a little harder to see certain things and to understand that this is a game that we didn't create and they want us to play. And we need to come together and actually formulate our own defense against that. Because the tongue that we speak, it's not natural. The food that we eat, a lot of it's not natural. That's just all of a part to keep us under our ascension. And even if my youngest is out there running a movie and running it up and really, you know what I'm saying, getting to it, you still got even younger kids than you that you got to put on. So it don't just stop with me. It don't just stop with E, the young bulls that's under me, the 97, 98, 2000 babies, 2005 babies. It don't stop there. It keep going. So we got to keep this train positive for real. That's just from me to you. You know what I mean? That's how we gonna carry it. Man shit. It's alright to read too. You'll be able to get your whole thing out there, your whole point across if you educate. Feel me? What you lack, they try to use against you.
I'm reading this book right now called Self Care for Black Men.
Who was it written by?
It was written by I forget the guy name, but he's a black therapist.
So it's decent.
Yeah, so it's
what's some of his insight?
It's very, very teachable.
Right.
I'm a senior. Like I should have brought it down here, but yeah, man, it's a good read.
Okay.
A lot of good points in there about some of the things that we struggle with as black men in the community with mental health, self-awareness, self-respect, and things that we're just not aware of as black men,
right?
As we should be, and it's coming from another black man, and he's also a therapist,
right?
So he's helping you deal with a lot of different things from his perspective. He put it in the book.
That's powerful.
Yeah. So it's very, very teachable, man. Very, very teachable. I'm taking a lot of his methods and a lot of his things that he put in the book, and I'm trying to live by it. But it is definitely a good read. You definitely should tap into it. I'll send it to you so you can
appreciate that link.
It's on Audible. You can buy the hard copy from Amazon. I think it's like $15-$16 for the book from Amazon.
Good job.
So definitely a good read.
What I remember also, I wanted to speak on repetition. I remember as a peewee, we would have like practice, and in practice, you feel me, you would work on things that you wanted to get better at, and with enough practice, you actually got better, and that's a known fact throughout life. The more that you work on something, the more that you repeat, and you're happy with it, you're able to absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
It actually starts to change you to be stronger, to be wiser in that field that you're actually repeating over and over. So it's like a study. So basically, you made yourself a study. You put yourself inside of a controlled environment, and then you wanted to see the results. And depending on what you put yourself in that controlled environment of, that's the result you're going to get. You take that same lesson and apply it in life. So if you down in the trap every day and y'all running around, certain things happen down those ways that you might not be ready for, you might not want. Because nobody don't want nothing bad to really happen to them.
Yeah.
If a person is screaming, I want something bad to happen to me, they falling.
Right.
Because when something bad happens to them, they calling for something to change that situation. They calling on anything. So try to keep yourself way, way further than that. Understand that, you got options. The slave master don't tell you that you got options.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's only one way to do something. And that ain't true. It's a lot of ways to make life better. Why we not focus on that, black men? It's a lot of ways. And we gonna do that. We gonna make shit better. I'm telling y'all, we gonna make it better. I'm tired of seeing y'all young boys go to the grave too. That shit nutty.
Yeah.
All y'all getting these grave plots. Like that shit really dirty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit make you throw up, bro. That shit really dirty as shit. Watching my young boys get their precious blood spilled in the streets. Y'all know how much y'all blood is worth? You ain't know America was a corporation. They got reserve trust funds with y'all socials attached to that. Y'all be really worth like $3.9 billion. Y'all don't even be knowing this type of stuff, but y'all running around got a $400 gun about to go kill a $3.9 billion worth person. That mean if, them other countries wanted to pay for y'all, they gotta have $4.1 billion. America might turn their eye like, oh, I don't know who that was. So y'all gotta be careful on what type of game y'all in or what type of life y'all in, because it's a bigger stake ahead of y'all. It's a different fight. Y'all don't even be seeing. Y'all keep throwing y'all switchies at each other and binaries, hurting each other. That shit sickening. Y'all gotta cut that shit out. That's fucking nuts. That shit corny. I'm telling you, that shit corny. It only bring more devastation to the community. And y'all might be like, fuck the community and all that turkey shit. I hear you. But when you gonna grow up? When you gonna be a man? Oh, I don't want the responsibility. I could tell. That's all it is. Y'all just don't want the responsibility to do right. The thing about doing right, it's a responsibility. It might seem harder, but it's really not. It's really hard to do nut shit for a long time and then try to get back. Like I did nut shit for probably like I had an 18-year run outside. I probably for real, I've been outside since like '02 for real. That make me like 11, 12 years old. Where I like made a choice to like not do good and walk away from, the teachings of, my higher up and just not give him glory and just do, sinful things consistently and then expecting, you know, life to be better, just to be roses and milk and honey. That's not gonna happen. What you think and what you practice is what you manifest. And I got a lot of my I'll say hard karma back because, I was hard body. I was like one of the hardest. So I couldn't expect my life to be anything less. But I was built for it. So that's why it worked out. Even when the world was taking shots at me and they was really trying to press the issue and really just test my durability. I'm cool. You feel me? I ain't break. I ain't bend. I just roll with the wave. You feel me? I was cool. Like, it didn't crack me. It didn't do nothing to me. It never did. Nothing that ever was supposed to affect me, it never prospered. Not one thing. It might have hurt at the time, but when you don't get, the injury don't get bigger. You just get more susceptible to the pain. Yeah. It don't hurt you no more. Now you're able to deal with it. It doesn't hurt you as much when you just fully encased in the pain and the weariness and the tyranny. You can't think. You scared. But like I said, how you counter-react that is being organized. Understanding what's the root problem. What's really tipping on me. Really knocking me off my square. What's really got me off my nine. Look at it. Look at it by itself without the other problems. It's by itself. It's just you. You and that one problem. You really not even all that. Do your thing. And things is going to get better. Tackle that problem. Figure it out. And then work on the next thing. Even if it overwhelms you, come back to it. Be organized about it. Have some class. Be decent about your own problems. Why you worry about the next person's problems when you can show some class to yourself? It got to start there. It has to. You got to make sure your heart posture is correct, man. Make sure you got enough water intake. Be big on your H2O3. You want a better fructose diet because all these things help with your electricity. We're talking to you, black men, women as well. Y'all can also, follow the lead, because it definitely powers y'all as well. But I'm speaking to the black men right now. It's good to drink water. It helps you be fluid. It helps everything that's not supposed to be there is pushed out. So if you all congested and cloudy, how you expect to give clear directions? You're not even treating yourself with the utmost respect, but you want the world to give you that. It's all about maintenance. No, the human body didn't come with a manual, but there's ways to do things better. Maybe your old heads taught you some nut shit on how you should be living. Cheese steaks, red meat, XYZ, pork, all the extra shit. They might have said that was cool. But then eventually when you get older, you can make a choice to not mess with none of those things. You can actually make things better. You feel me? You ain't got to be eating them red dyes and all like that. There's other options. You got to research for you. Check your blood type. See what's the best products for you. Don't always follow the next person because what might be good for them might not be good for you.
Absolutely.
What you got to say about that, bro? Like what we carrying it? Like, what else they really need to know, bro? Like, do y'all even condom shop? They don't even be condom shopping, bro. They just be jumping in shit. Y'all gotta stop that too. That shit eats away at your brain. They don't want to listen to that, bro. They like, oh no, that's that shot. That shit, that. No, it's that shot, right? It's the shot to your fucking heart. You ain't gonna fucking make it. You gonna be 40 and your shit kicking out Because you didn't ran through the whole hood from fucking 16 to 37. Never went to the doctor one time. If I stop doing that, please. That's crashing out. You capping out. It's like, that's a suicide mission too. And yeah, these bitches be bad. But you know damn well them bitches don't be right on the inside. You can see how she talked to you. You could tell. You could tell. You could tell, bro. Just stop ignoring the fucking signs. A lot of people be, for real, with smiles and handshakes. Like, you gotta stop that. Sometimes you gotta be serious. It's okay to be serious sometimes. It can save your life. Don't let them always persuade you to do what they want you to do. Coercion. Oh, come on, let's just run this movie over here. And you in trouble. No, make your own decision. Be a leader. You feel me? A lot of these dudes, they copy and paste other dudes that's winning. Yeah. And then when shit happens, they don't know what to do. Because it was never their thing. They didn't research. They wasn't really passionate about it. You gotta be passionate with each step you take, and you gotta mean that shit. Motherfuckers don't respect people who not sure and that don't have discipline. If they see you careless, they gonna be careless with you. Don't give them that opportunity at all. I mean that shit. I just love that I got an opportunity to actually work on myself, work on things that, you know, aren't usually solved immediately. In life, you really want to be the person who solves problems that other people can't solve. That's how you create your own lane. That's how you create grace. You create understanding for yourself. You ain't really too big up on frequencies that's negative, because if all these people is vibrating on the same frequency, eventually if you standing all the way over there, you're going to be playing the same tune. You want to play the tune of life. Happy with yourself. You feel me? That'd be really important. Impressing people, that shit don't get you nowhere.
Yeah. We ain't looking to impress nobody, man.
That shit don't get you nowhere.
At all. You know, trying to fit in and trying to impress people don't get you nowhere.
Don't get you nowhere.
You know, be you.
Gotta be you.
You know.
Authentically too.
Yeah.
Don't.
Unapologetically.
Yeah. Definitely don't apologize. I was about to crack a nigga head yesterday. This nigga over apology, and I wasn't in the wrong. I wasn't gonna apologize to him because he was in the wrong. I was using grace. He was showing swords. But ultimately, my love had him apologize to the situation. So it's not about who has brute force. It's about who actually understands the situation.
Yeah. And that's the problem. A lot of men don't, you know, they won't do that.
They won't do that.
Their first instinct is to crash out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They think that there's something wrong with just having a conversation. Look, man, I ain't even...
Or letting it roll off.
Yeah, I ain't even on that, man. Look, if I did something to disrespect you or to make you feel ill will or indifferent to me, I apologize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't even got to be there. We ain't got to take it there, man. That's why I said a lot of these young boys don't know how to process their emotions.
That's the truth.
They reacting too fast. They responding too fast. They not thinking.
I agree, bro. Because if I had went out the window yesterday, I wouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
That I would have let my man down. I let my family down. We had to kick out extra bread.
Yeah.
All types of goofy shit that was unnecessary.
Good thing I didn't know that till today, because it definitely would have been a conversation where I definitely wouldn't have let that happen.
No, of course not.
So,
but you see how I got a good support system. My brother Rod, he like, no, we not on that. See, my brother thinking like that, that's my brother, so I'm going to think likewise. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't let my man down because of a pride situation that I could turn around, go to sleep, and wake up on TV with y'all. And that's what I decided to do, because my man's more important than the goofy I was talking to. The things that we got going on in the future is more important. My kids is more important. I'm more important. My house is more important. The food in my fridge, he's not worth. When my brother say they're not worth it, you gotta total everything up and then compare them. These dudes do not be worth it.
Yeah. At all.
At all.
Ain't nothing to prove, man.
Ain't nothing to prove.
If you was born in the 90s, 87, 88, 89, man, if you still trying to prove yourself to anybody out here, man, listen. You gotta go find yourself at this point, man.
You need to go find yourself.
You shouldn't be trying to prove nothing to nobody no more. When we was bucks, when we was teenagers, yeah, it was, we felt like we had something to prove at 15, 16, 17 years old, man. We in our 30s, Some of us in our 40s and old, for older, it's like, man, come on, man. Like, tell these young boys they gotta tighten up, man. But shit, stop telling them the wrong. That it's cool to be out here on these corners, that it's cool to be crashing out, that it's cool to do this and do all this crazy stuff that they out here doing, man. Like, tighten up. Tell them that it's time for them to tighten up, man. Like, start getting with them. Really start getting with them.
My youngins, just put in that work, man. Use that energy, that youth in you for yourself, man. Make your own self ball. Like, ball on yourself, man. Don't be making all these extra designer niggas and all this other shit. Go create your own, bro. I had to go do that, bro. I'm not about to go. I came up in the era where, it was Rockefeller, jeans, and academics. You feel me? This when I was a youngin'. Yeah. And we was making these bulls rich.
Yeah. Adidas,
all that. We was making all these people rich that they don't come back and build playgrounds and they don't come back and host things for the kids. But let me tell you something. When I get in position, when I get there, just know I said this, and y'all can always quote me on the video. Like, I'm coming back if y'all need something. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just lay that shit on me. Like, really just put it out there. Don't be frauding about this shit. Just really just come holler at me. I'm really thorough. Like, I'm easy to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Just come holler at me. Like, or holler at bro. Whatever the case may be. Like, y'all see us, we all on the YouTube and shit like that. Like, that shit ain't about nothing to email a nigga, nothing. You feel me? We gonna have our socials up there, like, DM us. We ain't gonna bite. Like, we cool. We with the people. We the essence of the people. Yeah. We not one of them. I'm definitely not one of them, bro. Not one of them. All them turkey niggas, we not one of them. Like, come talk to us. Cool, bro. Like, everybody make mistakes. I'm not saying that, like, that niggas is perfect. But I'm saying, like, we can have genuine things going on with each other if you come correct. Yeah. That's it. I'm not shunning away from nobody. I'm not giving niggas the cold shoulder. Like, I don't feel like I'm better than nobody, nothing. I'm just working hard like y'all should do. That's all. I never said it was fun. Mm-hmm. I never said it was all fun. It's not all going to be fun. It's going to be fun later. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun when when the work is done and the lights is out, you're locking up. Mm-hmm. That's different. But you see, we had to grind most of the day to even get to that. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, you want to have something. Eventually, the whole thing is you want to reproduce. So you want to be young enough. You want to be resourceful enough for your youngins. Yeah. You want to put them in the position to win. You don't want to have them on the crash out test, like on the crash out route. That's nutty as shit. They look up to you. I mean that when I say they look up to you. They really look up to you. It'd be crazy. You don't even know. It'd be a lot of people that look up to you that you won't even know that you're influencing. So that means you should always be on.
Some of the old heads too. Some of the old heads be looking up to us.
Yeah,
and they are
a lot of old heads look up to us, bro. A lot of them. Yeah. They act shit. I see the envy on some of their faces too. A lot of them be envious. But I'm gonna just show y'all right. You feel me? I'm gonna just show y'all how to do it gracefully, without bowing out like y'all. You feel me? Respectfully, because we're honored. Because the things you would do, the old heads would do, I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do no sucker shit that certain old heads be doing. I would never slime out my folks like that. Never. But that's their situation. You feel me? They gotta live with that, bro. All we could do is the right thing.
And I'm gonna do something a little different too, because I usually don't, be spinning the narrative about talking too much about like the real life, like social media, internet beef stuff. But this topic right here that I'm getting ready to address and talk about, It's something that I feel like that's real heavy right now on the internet and real heavy right now in the Philly streets. I know you seen everything that everybody's saying about me, right?
Right.
You know, you got a Cooley, you had Dean Stay Ready, and Pound Side Pop, right? All these dudes go up on at podcast, and they all talk about me. My thing as men, bro, why are you expecting another man to do anything for you in that caliber? No matter how much money he got, why are you expecting that man to do anything for you? Now everybody hate me. Right. Everybody hate me because they feel like, oh, he ain't do this for the city, or oh, he should have signed this artist, or oh, why he ain't do this, or why he always with New York niggas and all that. Like, why does that matter? Meek was big on his own preservation, which is nothing wrong with that. When you coming from where we come from, and you gotta figure it out. So that's why Meek probably felt like, oh, niggas should figure it out. Did I say that bro might have been right or wrong? Because I definitely seen him try. He tried to reach back, even if it was a little ball, a little 20 ball. I mean, it's shade. It's I'm not gonna say it's shady. It is what it is. He tried because y'all know. For me, I feel like, how about I say, because they know it's people in the hood that don't got a 20 ball. Yeah, but I feel like they putting that pressure on him. Of course, he's the first one out the gate that's really big. I'm not saying we have big artists in the city. What about Uzi? No, Uzi's not a street rapper. Yeah, but so at the same time, we could hold them accountable too for not signing. Whether he's a street rapper or not, we could hold them accountable for not signing the street rapper or not signing. Just a lot of female artists in the Philly that ain't street rappers, that singers and shit like that. That got his type of bop that he ain't signed. Right. Why is the pressure on me? Like, why everybody going at him? Like, because they hold him at a high standard. When he pop it the way he was popping it, he gave niggas, let's keep it a bean, bro, was motivating a lot of people through the airway. His rap scene was definitely helping, you know, the ghetto, some parts of the ghetto. But I think for me, bro, I get, trust me, I get it. I get it, but for me, bro, I'm not looking for another man to do nothing for it. No, I was gonna get you got big off of what you get big off, bro. Like, I'm not looking for you to come do nothing for me. Now, if you do something for me out the kindness of your heart, that's out the kindness of your heart. Yeah. I'm not sitting back waiting for the tycoon to come back and say and come and grab me. Like, no, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But I'm not sitting back, and I'm not gonna be upset if you get big and you don't give me nothing, because like that, you don't owe me nothing. Right. Your grind is your grind. Your hustle is your hustle. Now, if you come back and you want to throw me whatever you throw me, like, I'm gonna be grateful, and I'm gonna take whatever you give me, and I'm gonna make something out of it. Right. Yeah, we big on that too, bro. Like you said, we're not looking for no hand. Yeah, like we big on that. So like that's what I'm saying. But you know, it's a lot of people that's softer skinned than us, bro. So and it's a majority of them too. So that's why I'm able to speak to them. I'm gonna speak to these type of people like that don't understand that everybody's working towards something. You feel what I'm saying? So with me working towards what he was working towards, and everybody seeing that he's actually obtaining these things, I'm gonna give it a beam. You know, it make people uncomfortable because they like, damn, let's give it a beam. Naturally, people think, oh, that can be me. They just see themselves in me with maybe his movements, maybe his success, all that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not no heavy Meek fan. Like, oh, I'm meeked out. No, they ain't. I mean, no Diddy and all like that. But I feel as though he said it the best. He said, "What, Instagram hurting your heart?" Yeah. He said that to us, and I ain't joke about nothing. It's just when I hear certain shit, that's a real joke. That's a real conversation. Like, bro, you see me grinding. Yeah. You see me grinding. I'm not saying that, oh, I have no right to come back and help nobody. I didn't say that was right, but that's maybe how that man might feel like, bro, I'm grinding.
you don't really want to get in the way of a man grinding, especially if he had nothing. And a lot of people can vouch and say that boy had nothing. They said Meek didn't have nothing. They said his braids was nasty.
Yeah.
They said what they said. So y'all know how that might have hurt him. That's bro business. You feel me? I've been hurt before. You feel me? I've been man fucked up bad to the old yowls, yelling to the old yowls. I've been So I understand certain shit, but that just comes with maturity, bro, and mindset. Because once you do get comfortable, you should be able to think now. Like, you know what? Let me see where the talent is jumping off in the city. Like, let me see what's going on. Let me send a couple, agents around the way who see what's going on. Invest back in your community.
I respect that, and I do think it was certain ways that he could have went about sending back for certain people. But for anybody to feel like that's his debt to them, like he owed them that, it's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me, bro, and it's really crazy that these dudes is getting on these type of platforms and really upset. Really upset. And it's like, all right, it may have not been the thoroughest thing that he did, but he don't have to do nothing.
He don't got to do shit. For real.
You know, these dudes that he was in a battle rap era when we was coming up with. Now that he on and he rich and he popping, everybody hate him. Everybody got a problem with him. He put the same thing he did. They could have did. That's my thing.
They could.
They all was in the same era together. Hit that headshot era with all the motherfuckers that's now talking about him and hating on him. Could have got signed just like he did. Meek put that work in. Meek he surrounded himself with the people that went to war for him.
I agree. You know the thing about old head stories is everybody forget that when we speaking on the winner, that's what it was. I don't give a fuck if it's 82, 85, 87, 95.
Yeah.
The best man won. Y'all gotta stop that.
Yeah. And now all these the same dudes that was in the era with him growing up, they all old. They all older.
They older.
And they feel like it's too late. Like it's too late for them to get signed. Been signed for how long now?
Over a decade.
Yeah. So like they looking at it like, damn, like I missed my shot.
Y'all kept saying that for 10 years straight until you missed your shot. They weren't hungry.
Meek did. What was his group name with Young Pooh and
the Bloodhounds?
The Bloodhounds?
Yeah. Back then,
the Bloodhounds. Like he was hungry. He was thirsty. Remember his lyrics, like
he said it. He was starving, but thirsty, grimy. You heard me. Yeah, that was bro.
Glizzy on did that. Pitbull 30. Looking for these fuck boys to do these niggas dirty. Like he said all that. Now he did everything that he said he was gonna do. And now everybody hate him. Like, and I just can't find that respect, like to understand like why another man want what's on another man's plate.
They gonna go at the king, bro. They gonna go at the big dog, bro. That's what hyenas do, bro. They jump their line.
Yeah, that's
the jungle. Yeah. That's natural. The hyenas jump their line when it's.
I think it's too much heat in the city, man. I think I think that's part of the reason why he ain't come back for nobody.
I mean, but
everybody got different narrative. Everybody can say, "Oh, he ain't come back for nobody from Philly because he think that Quilly is hotter than him, or he don't want to see nobody."
I mean, let's keep it a beam.
Flourish.
Let's keep it a beam. If you come from the old Philly and you don't look at life like the rest of the country, let's keep it a beam.
Yeah.
Everybody, well, if you know the old Philly, bitch, you already know. It's not nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't the nicest situation to be in. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get good gems from coming up through that. Unforgiving lessons, permanent actions, and those type of lessons, they teach you faster and they hold longer than other type lessons.
Yeah.
So he could be still having the old Philly mentality when it was super bad and he barely saw the way out and he felt like niggas would bring their boat down if he might do certain shit.
Yeah. But also, like, people gotta understand that he got the image. The uphold.
Exactly.
Like, he around billionaires. He may not be a billionaire, but he around billionaires. You know, the Mike Rubens of the world.
Right.
The Mike, you know what I mean?
I was also going to say.
Like, he around billionaires. So like,
he shouldn't compromise himself.
Yeah, he can't compromise himself on no type of level. So if it's people in front that's still indulging in actual violence and actually committing crime, why come back to try to sign those people or bring those people around billionaires? Everybody can't go to every room with you, respectfully. I think no matter how close you are to somebody, if you signed a major deal today for your brand, it's certain people that you're not going to put in front of certain people.
Or in front of that board.
And it's nothing personal. It's just certain people can't go around certain people. Everybody can't walk through those doors with you.
Right. Gotta carry it a certain way.
It just, you have to protect your image at all times.
But I didn't say sell your souls either.
No, we're not doing that. Yeah.
But don't sell your souls. If no, like this just from me to y'all, that I'll never want y'all to go astray. If they telling y'all to bunny hop for a certain amount of dollars, you feel me, and you know that that's some things that go against your morals, never compromise your morals. Yeah. I'm not going at old cuz or nothing. I'm not going at main cuz because he actually did pave the way. I'm just saying, for my youngins, I don't want y'all to get up in the monumental rooms and y'all sell your souls.
Yeah.
Rule number 1, never compromise your soul for the instant gratification of another person. Don't do that, because you're going to be in the worst position you ever was. It's all right to stand up for your integrity. It's artists in the industry that walked away from the industry because niggas is too kinky or just out of pocket in general. It's okay to walk away. They're not grabbing your shirt, they're not grabbing your neck. Walk away. Just walk the fuck away.
Every deal ain't a good deal, no matter how much people they putting on the line. It gotta make sense. It gotta make sense.
Gotta make sense. That's how you gonna make dollars. Yeah, you world. What's up with the what's up? You know, is me, Ahzul Roze. You know, with my co-host E Money. You know, he's just him, the biggest. You know, podcast creator. You know, the people's uplifter. You know, my brother, man. I just appreciate him for having me here.
Absolutely.
We got a lot of things done today. For me, I hope y'all got them jewels. You know, I'll definitely be back up this joint, bro. Let me host me today. You know, next time I have a lot more material for you. I'm going to have the Rose Waters for y'all. I'm going to have a lot of things for y'all to, you know what I mean, come check out, you know, support. Just this lifestyle is just a better and positive one opposed to, you know, the things I might have done in my younger days. So I'm real big on just evolving and showing y'all there is other ways to evolve. And, you know, I hope y'all really, you know, got the message today. You know, stay tuned in. You know, got a lot more episodes, a lot more seasons, a lot more going on. It's just going to be what it's going to be. The movie, the Zuby was shot, you know, the first of many. And, you know, I'm just here with my brother E, and we're going to keep carrying it for y'all. You know, y'all got any questions? I mean, fuck my comment box up, all that. You feel me? Let bro know, like, who was cool on this joint. Like, if y'all want me back up on this joint, let us know. Like, we're going to really carry it the way we got to carry it. You know, y'all can check me out on Instagram, AHZUL_indigo_Rose. You feel me? On Facebook, the same thing, Ahzul Indigo Rose. You know, just make sure y'all tap in with Bupodcast. You know, they giving young black entrepreneurs a chance to sit down and really pop it, you know. And I hope y'all enjoyed our movie. We're going to keep running this job.